Hello all, in today's video we'll see directives in Angular. There are two types of directives, structural directives and attribute directives. Structural directives are if, for and switch. If and switch can be used when we need to take a condition on displaying certain data. For can be used to decide how many times a data should be displayed. And attribute directives are style and CSS, which can be applied, style and class, which can be applied on conditional styling. In today's video we'll see the for structural directives. Okay, we'll see only the for structural directives. Before that, let us create a component. We all know how to create a component, so I'm going to create a component named directives using the command ng space g space c space directives. G is generate, C is component, and the component name is directives. Yes, we have created the directives component. Under it is having 4 files: .html, .css, .ts and .spec.ts. In component.html, directives component.html, we are having a content directive works. In order to retrieve this in a web page, we have to do some changes in HTML and routes. So we know how to create a link for the home component. We have created in previous videos. So similarly, I am going to create the same for the directives. So we have just copy pasted this anchor tag and we have changed the route link to directives and the anchor tag name as directives. Whenever the URL is having the path localhost/directives, this tab will be retrieved. What are the contents it should display will be given under directive component.html. Now we are done with app component.html. Now we have to add the path. Okay, we know app routing module.ts have the routing paths. So just add the directives inside the path. So the path we have given is directives and the component name is directives component. Okay, so listen here, this / directives should be the path of this directives and the component name is directives component. Okay, then this path indicates that the default path. Whenever there is no exact URL is given, it will be automatically redirected to home page. That's it. Let us save all our component files and check the result in browser. When the home button is clicked, home works is displayed. When the directive button is clicked, directives works is displayed. Now let us see how to display the structural directive for. Before that, we have to do some changes in directive component.html and directive component.ts. Here I am going to create an array and I am going to iterate that array using for loop in component.html. I am going to create an array in directives component.ts and I am going to iterate those arrays and display the result in directive component.html. So let us create an array named skills. I have declared an array named skills. So inside the constructor, initialize an array with set of values. This dot array name equal to, I am going to give certain values. id colon 1 comma name colon Java. If id 1 means it is Java. Similarly, I am going to create the second id. id 2 means the name is C. And if id is 3, id colon 3 means name is Python. So I have created array and initialized values. Now go to directive component.html and do some changes. I'm going to use the list to display the items. We have to use ngFor, star ngFor to iterate the arrays, and put equal to within double quotes write let I of skills. Every programming language has certain syntax to iterate each loop. In Python we know for I in range of certain range will be given, I is the iterating variable, and for in C we'll use for I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Similarly in Angular we are having let I of skills. Here I is the loop iterating variable and skills is the array name that we are going to iterate. For let I of skills we have to print using double curly braces the loop iterating variable dot the array index name. The index name we have given as name. Okay, so we are going to print the name. If you want to print this id we have to give I dot id. Whatever the name we have given inside the array should be used here. So save and check the result. It is displayed. We have created an array of 3 values and we have iterated it using for loop, that is known as structural directives in Angular, and we have printed. Thank you. Hello all, in today's video we'll see